Show. Groamy Show. ZTOTV's one and only Groamy Show. See what we got next on the Groamy Show. The Groamy Show is recorded live at 1206 West Robb Avenue in beautiful Lima, Ohio. We are only here to help.
Hey, this is Groamy with the Groamy Show. Co-host Trevor.
What's up, guys?
Say hey. We're sitting here talking to Fish and
Kolin.
I was getting there. It was a dramatic pause to give you that build-up, you know. Okay, now it's Fish and Kolin. All right. And what's up, guys?
How we doing? How's it going?
Good. Living the dream.
Feel it?
Yeah. Bunch of stuff.
Uh-oh. Same thing.
Cool.
Recently got myself a sweet little open container charge. Drinking at the skate park. Yeah, go me. It was in Piqua. At one point I just decided I was going to start being rude to the cops, kind of. Not really rude, but just if I was going to get a ticket, I was going to be a bit of a dick. Mm-hmm. So, you know, they were like, well, if you get caught doing this again, we'll kick you out. Gotcha, drink on the road next time.
Right.
Understood. And I don't care what people's orientations are. I just wanted to make a joke. This cop, the cop that wrote me the ticket, she was an obvious lesbian, very bold-like looking girl. Again, I don't care. But I was like, well, if I'm going down, fuck it. Making some jokes on the way down. They were like, well, you can come into court and contest it on this day if you want. It's like, why? It's as obvious that it's my beer as it is that you are a lesbian. And then she told me to have a good night.
Yeah, I bet. You got any trouble lately, Fish?
No, I try to stay out of trouble nowadays.
Yeah, nowadays.
Yeah.
Well, why is that? Why nowadays?
I got a kid for one, I guess.
Yeah, you got a kid.
Got a responsibility.
Responsibility sucks. So how you get in trouble with your kid, though?
I don't know. You know how they never say to shake a baby?
Yeah.
I guess it's been working okay for me.
Right on. Yeah. Puts him to sleep quicker? Is that what the deal is? What else going on?
Not a whole lot. You know, music when it's needed, I guess. Play some music on the side.
Yeah. Now you guys, where all you perform?
Various bars.
Right.
I've done.
Got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
So it doesn't move. You know.
I've done a couple open mics at comedy clubs, but I'm still like at the open mic level. I'm not getting booked on anything or anything like that.
Got to start something because I know you do open mics too.
Yeah, I just do whatever I can whenever I can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of to substitute when I'm not playing live.
Playing live.
With the music.
What music?
That's a whole other world, man. I'm not getting into that
actually,
today.
oh, that's right. You were clown.
I guess some people call it comedy rock. I don't know. Bunch of nerds.
Yeah.
Nerd rock.
Yes, you guys were on our show before that.
It's just like Guar.
Yeah.
Yeah, more like Clutch. Means Weird Al.
Weird Al. Yeah. All right. Cool. Hit him up, man.
I
No.
don't have nothing.
No. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, cool. Gonna hear these funny guys tell some jokes a little bit. So you said call yourself a comedian. That'd be fun. Was it? Yeah. Right on.
At least for me.
Yeah. Okay. You've been watching the Groamy Show. Well, actually, you've been watching this little segment, this little teaser for the Groamy Show. Here on ZTOTV. Thanks for sitting down chit-chatting with us for a few minutes. Yep. All right. Well, we're here to help. You're watching the Groamy Show on ZTOTV.
everybody, the 7 people that are here. This is more people than I usually perform in front of, so go me. My name is Kolin Brun. My friends would describe me as a borderline alcoholic, but I would describe those guys as borderline not down to fucking party! Woo! A lot of people mispronounce my name and call me Kolin, but it's usually those guys that are the biggest assholes. Growing up, I've been called every variation of Kolin that you can imagine. Kolin Burn, Kolin Brown, Kolin Blow, Kolin Cancer, Kolin with the cancer, that was like an urban thing. And then at one point, for some reason, Freak Nasty Jesus, and I never really figured out why. Some of you guys may recognize me, that might have made it up here. I'm a bit of local celebrity where I'm from. I'm from Sydney, Ohio. I was most recently featured on those Amber Alerts that were going around. I was pulled over and arrested while I was out driving and taken into an interrogation room. Sat there for several hours. When I finally got to talk to somebody, they told me I was being released. And I started digging a little bit and was like, what the hell's going on? They said, well, Mr. Brun, we're sorry, this is a case of mistaken identity. Turns out that you fit the description of a chubby lesbian that we were looking for. I drive a lot for comedy, a lot of late nights spent in my truck, and I'm a man with needs and urges just like the rest of you. I guess what I'm trying to say is, have you guys ever seen a billboard that was so fucking sexy? It's not even for anything cool, like Lumber Liquidators, which is also just a euphemism for what I had to do after I saw the billboard. I've only been doing comedy 9 months, but I get a lot of people coming up to me like, well, why don't you tell me a joke, Mr. Funny Man? I don't know, why don't you fucking ask Stephen King to write you 2 chapters of Pet Sematary when you see him out in public? And why is Stephen King always posing sexy in doorways on the back cover of his books? Who's he trying to seduce? Didn't he learn anything from Misery? I read a lot of things that go on in the news. I read this story where over 70 people died in South Africa from beer that was spiked with crocodile bile. And the whole time I'm reading, I'm like, holy shit, that's the first time that drinking the water in South Africa was a better option. I would rather be caught outside in a shitstorm than in a baby shower. I've been packing on LBs over the course of the last year. It's a reality that I've just started to realize. It's been a very real fear of mine, though, growing up. Like, I've been buying all my shirts in XL since I was 16 because fat runs in the family. And what I mean by that is we're all just lazy slobs that don't take care of ourselves. But I also wanted people later in life to know that I'm still in a dying fetus. I have been trying to watch my weight, though, but it's really hard when the nutritional labels on things like ice cream, for instance, say half a cup. Who the fuck measures out a half a cup of ice cream? I normally just shovel that shit in until the shame sits in. That should be the new serving size, 1 shame. So squirting is all the rage these days in the porno movies I see. I heard Jesus, thank you, that's what I was going for. Definitely the first sex act that has its own soda endorsement. What's next? Cream pie cola? Double penetration punch? Oh, that joke's so fucking stupid, but I wanted to do it. Do you guys know what Pornhub and the Ferguson riots have in common? That's right, oh god. They both destroyed my brick throwing arm. I recently got a new job. I work at a smoke/sex shop, or as we like to call it, the Bong and Dong. But seriously, don't ever call it that. I can't sell anything to you. But I have people that come in there and they think for some reason they're entitled to a discount. Like I had a dude that go, hey, can I get 10% off this? Nothing wrong with the shit. I said, I fucked with him a little. I'm like, I don't know, man. Can I get 10% of a blowjob? I didn't. But then I thought about it. Maybe that question was a little misleading. Did I mean 10% of the length or 10% to completion? Because I could just lie about that. Is anybody in here familiar with the show Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Yes.
I was going to say fucking no one. Are you serious? I am pleasantly shocked at that. But I'm getting a series of 3 tattoos. The last one I have to get is Frylock's Crystal on my back. Over the summer when I went to Chicago, I got Master Shake tattooed on my arm. The first one I got was a real doozy, but it was just to show that I was dedicated to the bit. I got Meatwad tattooed on my balls.
Oh my god.
Very. No, the whole thing, the whole sack is just a piece of brown burger. But it's perfect. It actually serves a dual purpose. That's what I already called my sack anyways. And it hides the herpes so well. Yeah. I wish my drug dealer had Black Friday sales. I would line up at Steve's house at 5 a.m. for first crack. You know something though? That's not even a colorful euphemism. I'd be there for crack. I'm into writing erotic cookbooks as well. I recently did a guest chapter for the new book Intercourses, shortly after I finished my own book, 50 Shades of Grey, V. Hey, you know, if any of you guys like want to talk later, I'll be very unpleasant. But seriously, I know like this is a record store, but I have CDs of my own for sale. Not of like my comedy or anything, but I went a little overboard back in 8th grade, and now I have a big spindle of Memorex CDs labeled Colin's Boner Jams with a Z. So, you guys, I don't have any gas money to get home. Help me out, please. Hey, thank you very much. My name's Kolin Brun.
Throw your pearls at swine as I watch you leaving me. You my piece of mine.
Hey guys.
It's all right.
A couple of facts to start this out, just so you feel like you get to know me a little better. I don't write jokes. I'm 31, and I've already got my midlife crisis over and done with. I started early. I remember what Freshen Up gum is. I've had a lot of jobs. You know what that means, right? That means I've lost a lot of jobs. 31, but I still get carded for cigarettes. I can't grow a beard, but I still have to keep an eye out for an occasional ear hair or two. I've got about 7 chest hairs. And that's not even a tuft of 7, that's just like 7 random. I've got about 3 gray hairs, but those only come in one at a time, so I haven't got a confirmation on that yet from anybody. 31, but I'm still trying to beat my copy of Ninja Gaiden on Nintendo Entertainment System. 2's not that bad, but 1 is a bitch. I've driven down a country road before, able to see a rest stop on an interstate. I thought to myself, well, that's not very far to drag a body. I bet I could drag a body that far. For no reason, I thought. I once received an email whose title subject simply read, "Got teeth?" So, yeah, I read that email. Lastly, I enjoy a pretty good pair of slacks, and I'm 31, but I've successfully passed and failed a drug test in the same day. I hate to drive to work in the morning, you know? Got people trying to get to some destination, same time you're trying to get to yours. Then you wake up late one morning and it's just smooth sailing, right? You're hitting your green lights, nobody's around, you can drive the speed limit. So I've just decided to start going to work late every day. And I drive a forklift, which means by nature I'm smarter than any truck driver, living, dead, past, present, future, but get paid much less than they do. I used to work at a place where it was pretty much just me and my boss. She comes into work one morning, she says, "It smells like pot in here." To which I replied, "Well, it wasn't me." But I think she knows it wasn't her. But I haven't smoked in about 3 months, which is pretty monumental for me. And it just makes me wonder, you know, if you guys might be holding. Hey, by round of applause, how many people here don't want me to do by round of applause setups? Hey, there we got one. I'm usually fairly poor. Sometimes I can't wait to get to work, because then I know I can finally wipe my ass. You guys ever do this? You ever get home from work, open up your fridge, drive immediately back to work just to grab the soda you left there, drive back home and just put it in your fridge? You ever forget to brush your teeth a couple days in a row? So you brush fairly hard, end up puking. Makes you want to brush your teeth again. And you puke again. Which makes you think you should brush your teeth again. Hey, you know those windshield decals that idiots and douchebags like to put on their cars? You know, they usually say the make or model of the car. Or some retarded nickname like Cowboy Girl. I'm gonna have 1 minute for my car. It's just gonna say Craigslist. Dodge or Plymouth font. Maybe Chrysler. Decided which is classier yet. And you know, the ad said, car was in great condition for Ohio. Which confused me so much I ended up buying the fucking thing. Hey, you know, one great thing about having a child is that you no longer have to make up any excuse for the fact that you watch Disney's Robin Hood every day. Except for the days that you don't have them, I guess. Running out of excuses for those days. Hey, by round of applause, how many people here still don't want me to do by round of applause? You guys have been great. Thanks for listening.